now. So thanks everybody for coming to the call tonight. I know it's Sunday night. You guys have a lot going on, and it's, a lot of work this business is, especially when you're putting in time, coming to team calls, showing up, posting to social media. Like, it's really exhausting. Do you see the bags under my eyes? I'm tired. Everybody's tired, you guys, but I promise you that consistency over time is what is going to get you guys where you want to go. So when you are like, man, I am so tired, I can't even keep my eyes open, you know what? Take a break, take 5 minutes away, get back to it, but never give up, you guys, never give up, because it's going to get you guys where you want to go. And I cannot stress that enough. Imagine if I gave up the first time someone told me no, or I gave up the first several hundred times that I failed at something, like the whole entire blog that I created. Imagine if I gave up after that. I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. Maybe we'd be on another team, but we wouldn't be here together. So I'm just telling you guys, just please never give up, whatever you do. It doesn't matter how tired you are, just show up, you guys. Just show up every single day and put the work in. So thank you guys for showing up today and moving towards your dream. So we have a big call today. So really quickly, I just want to recognize some people on this call who are doing really awesome things. The first person, Stephanie Hall, has Success Club 14. Terry Ryan has Success Club 14. Mo, who's doing the dishes, has Success Club 2. Michelle Prater has Success Club 2. Courtney Keller has 4. Megan has 4. Megan Williams, that is, and I'm pretty sure that they just locked in 5 or 6 in this last week. Sarah Lewis has 4 points, Tana Smith has 2 points, and Jennifer Tenney has 4 points. I'm really sorry, you guys, I can't see everybody's points, so I know that there's a few people on this call who do have Success Club points, so please, whatever you do, just update them in the group so that I can recognize you guys. The other thing is that there's a few people who moved their business forward this past week. So congratulations to Courtney Keller, who is now an Emerald coach. That's awesome. That is a huge step in the right direction to going where you want to go. She just set her excuses aside and just made it happen. So that's really awesome. Awesome things happening. Stephanie Hall's a Ruby coach. Carrie is an Emerald coach. You guys, we are doing this together. We are making it happen. So that is awesome. I'm trying to think. There's really no product highlights to go over that Beachbody has. Still, the size challenge pack is still on sale. I have to apologize because I just realized that all of my Beachbody emails have been going to my spam folder. So when people ask me, what are the challenge pack specials, I actually do find out early, and they've been going to my spam folder. So I'm really sorry for letting you guys down. Again, fail forward. I know that now. So now I can update you guys the week before this stuff happens. But imagine if I just beat myself up over that, which I could, but that wouldn't get me anywhere. So I know it now, and I'm moving forward. So within the next week, I will know what specials are coming up over the next week. The other things, you guys, it's still Team Cup. So don't discount that. Don't discredit what Team Cup can do for you guys. And really, don't give up on that, because Team Cup can do a lot of good for your Success Club points. So that's awesome. Team Cup. I know our team has 35 or 45 points. Hold on, I'm getting from someone. Hey, Mino, mute your audio. There you go. Okay, so I hate the sound of my voice. It's like listening to yourself on the voicemail. I really hate it. But anyways, the other things that are still happening are we just came out with the Beachbody Performance line. That's awesome for people who are trying to build muscle. It might look a little expensive, but you guys start breaking this stuff down for people. Shakeology is expensive, but you know what? I was just at Publix, and a little bag of maca root powder is $7. So you know what I did? I took a picture with 3 Shakeology ingredients, totaled it up. So now I can break that down for people and say, but you know what? Shakeology is $4 a serving, and it's used as a meal replacement. So start breaking these prices down, especially if you see that you're getting a lot of price objections, which you're going to get because it is kind of extensive, but you do get what you pay for. But your job as a coach is to really break that down for people. The other thing is the Beachbody, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, I cannot think. Power Greens they're amazing. I don't know if you guys have had time to try them or not, but I drink them every single morning. So you guys, there's big things coming up. So the other big thing that I just saw, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but tomorrow morning's National Wake Up Call is going to be like literally off the charts. If you have never listened to a National Wake Up Call, tomorrow morning is going to be it. Megan Ewaldson is sharing how to invite people to Beachbody coaching opportunity, which is something that we all want because you guys want coaches because that's what moves your business forward. So that National Wake Up Call is going to be on fire. You guys get there. It's on replay all week. I listen to it in my car when I'm driving or when I'm folding the laundry or if I'm taking a bath. Like, just make sure you listen to it. You have 7 days to listen to it. So really no excuses. So I think that's it for right now. I am going today to talk about something that actually Lindsay Matway just shared recently on her team call. And so I felt like, I listened to it and it was actually really important because a lot of these things are things that I found that I was doing and probably you're doing them too, but actually really, really holding you back. So this is called, pardon my skills here. I'm not really skilled at PowerPoint, but mindset over matter and creating more by doing less. So I know that this team is getting large. So I just wanted to share really quickly. Hold on. Hey, Megan, can you mute your audio? It won't let me. Okay, perfect. So really quickly, I just want to share a little bit about me because new coaches on this team might look at me and be like, oh man, Allison's a 1-star diamond qualifying coach. Like all of these coaches are rank advancing and holy cow, how'd she get there? Because let me tell you what, when I signed up at coach, I looked at everybody else and I was like, oh my God, how did they get there? Because I need to be there and I want to be there. And how did they get there? And I was just like in this trap of comparing myself to other people, which is not a good place to be. So, very firstly, when I first started this business, I'm not going to go too deep into my story, but I just want you guys to know where I was and how I built this, and that this is going in a direction because we all have the same tools, you guys. I'm not different than anybody else on this call. I'm really not. It's just how we use our time, and I'm going to break that down for you. So I was working full-time as a bedside nurse, 13-hour shifts, 3 to 4 days a week, weekends, holidays. I was on night shift. I was in grad school full time. I was going to clinicals 2, 3, 4 days a week. We were planning a wedding. I was getting iron infusions. I was ill. I mean, I was depressed. I was anxious. Like if there were a hashtag for my life, this is it right here. Ugh. Like it was shambles, you guys. It wasn't this like well put together life. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I basically got signed up as a coach and my coach was in a bad place in his life. And he was like, all right, cool. Welcome to Beachbody. Good luck. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, like my life is in shambles. How am I going to be a good coach to people? I don't know what I'm doing. So this relates back to point number 1, you guys. It doesn't matter where you are. Like you don't need to be an emerald coach right now. You don't need to be a diamond coach. You don't need to be a 5-star diamond to just start. Your pictures don't need to be, beautifully on PicMonkey. I'm not saying to like snap a pic of my disgusting wedding room back there. But hey, if that's all you have, snap a pic and blur it out. But you guys have got to start sharing your content and start sharing to where you are in your life because people relate to you more when you let them in. I scroll through you guys' Facebooks on a daily basis, and if I were to scroll through some of your Facebook pages, some of you guys, I don't even know what you do. Like, I don't even know that you're a coach. I don't even know that you work out. And you guys, this is your storefront. So people are scrolling through your Facebook page and they're just seeing like motivational, you can do it, and they're not seeing you, they're not going to follow you guys because they can get that on Google. So that was like the very first thing as a new coach. I just started sharing my story. It didn't matter. I was ill. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was miserable. But you know what? I shared it. I opened up and I let people in. And the weird thing was that people started coming to me, which is not what I had expected. So number 1, it doesn't matter where you are. I don't know if you guys have yet to see the opportunity that lies in this business. If you haven't, I really encourage you to take 1 hour and do the research on what this business has done for people's lives. Not just mine, not just the coaches on our team, but people outside of this team, you guys. For me, when I signed on, I researched the possibility, and I saw what these top coaches not only were earning, but how they were living. They were living life by a design that they created every single day. And so I was like, wow, I literally hate my job. I hate getting up in the morning. I hate going to work. And you know what? When I came home, I was miserable. This business is your ticket out. This was my way out of Dodge. And I knew that, like, I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I knew where I needed to go. And that was to instill the possibility in this business. So I'm asking you, I see the possibility every single day, but do you? If you do not see the possibility and you do not wake up with this fire of like, I'm going to make this happen one way or the other, you have got to do some more research deep down within you to figure out what it is that you really want. If you don't see the possibility, it's not going to fuel your fire. So you have to take that upon yourself to research it. I was at Starbucks at 5:50 this morning, you guys, on a Sunday morning. And people probably think, well, that's a little bit crazy. But here's why. Because I knew that the minute that my household wakes up, I'm not getting anything done. I knew that I have very strict goals and very set deadlines for my goals. And in order to do that, I had to compromise a little bit of sleep this morning. But I see the possibility. So do you. What are you willing to compromise to get to where you want to go? So the very first thing is, are you guys overthinking this? Like, are you overdoing it? Because I know that when I was a new coach, I was like, oh my God, okay, I got to create a blog. I need a website. I need an Instagram. I need a YouTube. I need a Twitter. And I like set out on this mission to create all of these social media platforms. I was staying up until, oh my gosh, like 3, 4 in the morning creating these Facebook banners that in the morning, I didn't even like them. I was like, okay, well, I need new pictures because I don't even like them. And then just overthinking everything. Man, Lindsay Matway has a blog. She has so much content on there. I got to get out there. I got to get this blog. I got to do this. No, you don't. If you guys are doing that, like, you're way overthinking this. So I want to bring it back down to show you guys really this business is easy, you guys. I know you're probably looking at me like, what in the world? But I am going to share with you guys something that is going to change your world. And I need you to change your mindset right now from thinking like, my goodness, people are telling me no, this is so hard, I'm never going to make it, to this business actually, when you water it down, it's actually very easy. And so you look at these other coaches and you kind of see all the success that they're having, right? It's easy. So here we go. You guys, there's 2 kinds of coaches. There's 2 kinds of inviting, but they both have the same amount of potential. So you're probably thinking, like this, what are these seeds right here? I want you guys to seriously think about this business as a seed. So imagine if you were Farmer Joe, right? And you planted 1 seed and you bragged about this seed and you were like, man, I got the best seed. This seed that we're talking about is a potential coach or a potential challenger, okay? And you are just ranting and raving, I got this best seed, my gosh, he's a personal trainer, he's going to be so good at this business, blah, blah, blah. And you're passing up all these other seeds, right? But you're so laser focused on this 1 seed. And then the farmer next to you, he's just constantly planting all of his seeds and watering them and repeating, planting, seeding, watering, repeating. So when the drought comes, you guys, like, which farmer is going to win? Not this guy over here who has 1 seed planted. It's going to be this person over here who has 1,000,000 seeds planted. Seriously, you guys, top coaches, like, when they sit down to go to work, I can guarantee you they are not scrolling through Facebook. They are not looking at other coaches and being like, wow, what are they doing? You want to know what they're doing? They're doing this right here. They're planting seeds every single day, and tons of them. Not just 1, but tons. So here we are, again, have the same tools presented with the same opportunity. So it is how you decide and you choose to use these tools. You can plant one really awesome seed that might not sign up, that might die. Your seed could die at any minute, or you could plant 1,000 seeds. And you want to know what's going to come out of those 1,000 seeds? A lot of really good stuff. So you guys got to think of this business as it's a tree. Every single person you talk to is a seed you've planted. So what? Maybe they say no right now. No means not right now. And I can promise you, almost 2 years into this, on the other side of this, those people come back to you, because what they do is they sit at your Facebook and they watch what you're doing because they want to trust you and they want to respect you. So think about your seeds. Simplify it. How many seeds a day are you realistically planting? If I ask every single one of you on this call, how many people a day are you honestly talking to about coaching, about your challenge group, about this opportunity? Could you say 5 or more? Probably not, because I know that I couldn't 6 months ago. I can honestly say that now, 10 or more every single day. Plant your seeds, tons of them. So the next thing is daily rituals create more time. So what I mean by this is like, my gosh, for the longest time, and I'm not even going to lie to you, this is a huge mistake I made in my business up until recently, up until probably 2 or 3 months ago. I would wake up, I would still be laying in bed, I would scroll through my Facebook, I would follow up with my messages, I would check into my groups, I'm still in bed, I would check my email, and the next thing I know, like an hour has gone by. And I haven't really done that much, I'm still in bed, really just not a good thing. It was a vicious cycle. I didn't ever really have a routine where I got up, I was thankful. Like I didn't. And probably in the last 2 weeks, I've really been honing in on my routine, and my business has grown from it. So here are a few tips for you guys. You wake up, you stretch. Before your feet even touch the ground, you guys, I want you to think of 5 things that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be related to this business, just 5 things in general. Okay, I'm grateful that I am breathing oxygen into my lungs and still blowing off the CO2, because if I weren't, I'd probably be a blue bloater and be dead right now, right, nurses? Be thankful for that. Number 2, oh my God, I just slept in an amazing bed with an awesome pillow. Like, that's awesome, right? That's great. Number 3, my husband, my spouse, my significant other is right next to me. I have a beautiful family. Things to be grateful for, 5 of them every single day. Just wake up, think of those things, because you want to know what? Gratitude, like when you have gratitude with things, people come to you. Like things will just start to flow. If you wake up and you're like, holy cow, I have so much stuff to do today, I don't even know how I'm going to fit it in, that's going to reflect back into your Facebook postings, right? And you don't want that, because you want to deliver quality content to your people. But if you wake up and think of 5 things that you guys are grateful for, it's going to show on the opposite end of your business. Number 2 is to seriously write down how your perfect morning would look. So if you had time, what are the things that you would do? You guys, I'm not just telling you guys to do this. I do this, okay? These are things that I really do. So write down your morning routine. What time are you going to work out? Do you want to meditate? Write out your goals the night before. I have my goals right here. This is for tomorrow. So you guys got to write out goals the night before, because if you don't have them, you're going to wake up in like a tizzy fit, and again, nothing's going to get done. You got to write out your goals. The other thing is you guys got to visualize them. You got to write them down, like post them everywhere. I wish you could see my wall back here. Anyone who's been in my house sees my goals very clearly everywhere. I can name them to you. I want to be a premier team by the end of this month. I want to have 500 coaches in our downline. I want to be a 7-star diamond by January 1st. If you guys don't have these goals written down, you're doing yourself a major disservice. So again, I've written down my daily routine. One of my daily routines includes coming right here into my office and looking at those goals. Because you want to know what? If I wake up in like a junky mood and I didn't get enough sleep, my whole entire day could be ruined. But if I'm looking at those goals and I'm like, bam, I never want to go back to work for someone else, that is why I'm going to make this day work for me. And then I have my little to-do list, which I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit. And then I just make it happen, you guys. You got to just make it happen. So maybe a lot of times you're scrolling through Facebook and you're seeing top coaches post and you're like, That's a really cool picture. That's a really cool quote. Where did she get that? How did she come up with that? Well, maybe she shared something inspirational. Where did that come from? I'm going to tell you exactly where they get all of their content from. And that is the 3 vital behaviors every single day. Because if you are inviting people and people are joining you, you have something to share. You guys might scroll through my Facebook and see that I share what my challengers say, what my challengers are doing, what my coaches are doing. Right there, you're inviting people. Number 2, being proof the product works. I always share about Shakeology or my workout. No, that's not the only thing that I share. If your posts are predictable, people aren't going to come to your page. You got to make it like a little bit unpredictable, which is what I mean. Like, you guys got to open up and share your life. End of story. It really sucks and it's really uncomfortable. I didn't want to post that this morning. I pretty much thought my dog was dying. But you know what? People come to you for that because they can relate. Do you know how many messages I got saying like, wow, when I lost, my dog, it was really hard. People relate to you guys. So again, 3 vital behaviors, being proof the product works. The third one is personal development. A lot of coaches, including myself, get a lot of content from personal development. So you guys have got to be doing those 3 vital behaviors. The next thing is that, you know what, guys? Seeds need water, soil, and sunlight. And those things they're given. Like, they're just going to keep coming. You're going to wake up. The sun is going to be shining. But your goals, you guys, they need dedication, determination, and dream stuff. And you have all of that. You might just not know it, but you guys have all that. You have dedication because you want to know what? You're here on this call listening to me on a Sunday night. That is dedication. Maybe you put your kids to bed early. Maybe your kids are next to you. Whatever the case is, you are dedicated enough to be on this call. Number 2 is determination. You may not know everything. I don't know everything. I'm be the first person to admit that, and neither do you. But you got to be determined to make it work. And from day one, I was 100% laser beam focused on being determined to make this work. Pretty much come heck or high water, this was non-negotiable for me, this business. And then the third thing is dream stuff. So really, guys, what brought you to be a coach? All of you guys clicked sign up to be a coach. What brought you here? Something brought you here. Maybe you wanted a discount. Well, that's, fine and dandy, but I don't know you'd be on this call if you wanted a discount. You want freedom. You want time. You want financial freedom. That is what you want. You don't want to go back to your job, right? Because I know that's what urged me to sign up as a coach. But again, I look at that every single day. You've got to refer back to that every single day. So seriously, you guys have all the tools. They're right here, listed right in front of you. Invite, you guys. Invite. There is a reason that is the number 1 behavior, and there is a reason it is listed 3 times. Invite. It is crucial. You cannot post 1 time to your social media and think that your whole entire friends list saw that, or that people are going to engage in that. False. Absolutely false. Number 2 is believe. You guys, believe in yourself, man. Believe in these products. Believe in this business opportunity. I believe 100% wholeheartedly, without a doubt in my mind, in this opportunity. You got to be bold. You got to put yourself out there. Like, end of story. Really, no more excuses. You have to put yourself out there. Be bold. Be confident. You guys have what it takes. The third thing is you got to try. If you don't try, you don't know. There are several things. You want to know how many people were on my first team call? 0. But you know what? I kept trying. I kept failing forward. This quote right here is something that has stuck with me forever. Fail forward. Failure is awesome, you guys. Like, really, it really is. And you can actually use it to your advantage because you know what? People don't relate to perfection. If you scroll through someone's Facebook page and you see all of these like really pretty trimmed up pictures, you're probably like, that girl has an assistant. Or like, what kind of life is that person living? No. But if you see someone there with a donut and they're like, well, rats, I fell off my diet today, but you know what? I'm back on track tomorrow. Someone's going to relate to that because they are the exact same way. No one relates to perfection. They really don't. Actually, perfection is quite intimidating to other people. That's why you got to be real and be you. And again, you guys got to repeat these actions daily. So referring back to goals, I really want you guys to do some major goal setting because if you haven't, you're just spinning your tires. You need daily goals, you need weekly goals, you need monthly goals, you need yearly goals, and you need action steps to make them happen. So daily goals can be inviting people, 3 to 5 people every single day. Weekly goals can be maybe helping someone get on a challenge pack 1 time a week. If you do that, you're guaranteed to hit Success Club 8 right there, because that's 1 challenge pack a week. Monthly goals, maybe you want to rank advance. Yearly goals, what are your yearly goals? Maybe you don't have them written down. You got to write them down. It doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach. It doesn't matter if you're a 5-star diamond on this call. You have to have these goals, because if you don't have a goal, where are you going? You're not going to go anywhere. You need something to work towards, and you've got to see it every single day. The next thing is action steps to get there. This comes in the form of your to-do list. These are going to be your action steps right there. I am going to post in our team page a goal sheet that has action steps attached to it. So basically, I would pull it up, but it will go off. So look in the team page for that, you guys. You have to say, like, what is my daily goal today, and what can I do today to get there? Maybe your goal is like, man, I have 1 coach under me, and I really want to rank advance to Emerald. What are you going to do? You're going to invite people to coaching. That's your action step for your daily goal. So create these goals, guys. Write them down, visualize them every single day. I know that this is not spelled right, but isn't it funny that the word seed is in the word succeed? Because you know what, guys? This business is a seed. Don't compare yourself to other people. This was one mistake that I made initially, and that I very quickly corrected, because I found myself getting caught up in the fact that so-and-so was a 5-star and so-and-so was a 9-star, and man, I'm just a coach. What am I doing? You want to know what I did? I made a commitment to myself to put blinders on. I just put blinders on, and I put my head down, and I got to work, and I was just like, what can I do right now that's going to move my business forward? I can invite people, because if people don't know what I'm doing, they're not going to join me. So that was my peanut butter and jelly right there. Was I put my blinders on and I started inviting. Don't compare yourself to other people. Invite, you guys. I'm going to give you a little tip here in a couple minutes to really help you invite people. You guys got to keep in mind that success is something that you become or that you earn. Really, it's not something that's given. Top coaches aren't given success. They're not lucky. They don't have something that you don't have. No, they just simply put their blinders on, keep their head low, and they just go for it every single day, and they never give up. They have never given up, you guys, never. So the question is, are you going to do what you need to do to succeed? So I'm going to just skip over this slide. It basically just talks about your ideal day. You guys got to set business hours, really, because if you're not setting business hours, it's not going to work for you, because you're going to be so scatterbrained and you're going to be everywhere. Creating more time. If you guys don't have a vision board, I really encourage you to have one, and you can get them online. Set big goals, set big dreams, but you know what? Set a timeline for them. I have my vision board right here, and I have timelines on every single goal that I've set for myself. And you know what? It's scary to set big goals. It really is. But here's the deal. So what? Maybe you don't hit that goal, but you would not be nearly as close as you are if you didn't set that goal, because you're going to push yourself harder because you have that goal set. The second thing is business hours. You guys got to set your business hours, man, because otherwise it's never going to work. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have a wife, if you have a husband, if you have a partner, you got to sit down and say, this is my calendar for the next month. Here's my calendar. These are what my business hours look like. Do you think this is going to work for our schedule? Include them, you guys. You got to include them. And then they're going to say yes or no. And whatever, you move on, you change it. Take off the filter. Your pictures don't have to be perfect, you guys. They don't. But here's the deal. Do you guys think that I wake up every morning and put makeup on and do my hair? No, I don't. But do you see a picture that is aesthetically appealing? I probably took that picture 3 days before when I was feeling really good. Because do you think I'm going to post a picture looking like this? No, I'm not. Stockpile more content. If you're feeling good, run in the other room, take your shirt off. This is going to save you time in the end. So what? Maybe on a Sunday you take 5 pictures. You have 1 picture for the next Monday through Friday. This is going to save you time. Share your journey. I've talked about this on every single team call. I literally, I can't talk about it anymore. The power of 3s, daily to-do lists, and work from it. You guys have got to. If you don't know what the power of 3s are, please research that, because that is going to save you so much time. So here is the meat and potatoes of our call right here. Power hour. If you guys want to earn Success Club in 3 days or less, you're going to do this right here, okay? And I am going to tell you exactly right now. Sorry, my nose is running because I have a resistant bug. Number 1, go over to your Facebook page and start with A's. Type in A's. Go through A, B, and C, and just keep going. D, E, F, G, H, I, all the way through the alphabet. And you know what? Categorize these people into 3 things. A challenge, a coach, or a connect. Number 1, if there are a potential challenger, you're going to copy a very simple script that goes something like this. Hey girl, hey bro, hey dude, I thought I would reach out and invite you to my next 21-day challenge. We're going to start on the 17th of this month. I would love to have you work out with us. It's so much fun. Let me know if you want to chat a little bit more about it, okay? Copy and paste their name because you just sent them an invite onto your challenge list. So now you have a running list of every person you followed up with your challenge list. Go through your friends list starting with A, B, and C on Monday, D, E, and F on Tuesday, G, H, and I on Wednesday. You're going to get people who commit. This is the fastest and easiest way to invite people. The second thing, maybe you have a fit friend. Maybe you have a relative who you really think would be a good coach. Guys, it doesn't have to be hard. Hey, so-and-so, let's say they're a cold market lead. Hey, so-and-so, God, your makeup looks so good. Are you a makeup artist? Lead with a question. They're going to respond. They're going to say, no, I'm not, or yes, I am. And then whatever, you carry it from there. At some point, the coaching opportunity is going to fall into that statement. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be done. The second way to invite a coach. Hey, so-and-so, you keep popping up in my newsfeed. And you want to know what? I really just feel like I need to tell you this because I think that you would rock being a coach on my team. Have you ever considered becoming a coach? Because here's the deal. 9 times out of 10, when I ask people this, they say, you know what, I don't think that I'm cut out for that, but I've been following your journey. So I don't need to go into this huge, elaborate thing. I'm a Beachbody coach, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to be hard. They're seeing my journey. And if they haven't seen my journey, they're going to go back to my page and look at it now. It's pretty self-explanatory. So it doesn't have to be hard, guys. I really think we're overcomplicating this stuff a lot. Don't take long to get to the point, but you guys have got to connect with people. If you're not connecting with them and you're just like, hey, be a coach on my team, it's not going to work. I failed forward that way several times. So within 1 week, you go to A through Z, right? And then you add 5 new people to your network every day. Start over the next week. Go A through Z, because guess what? Now you're following up with all the people who are on your A, B, and C, D, E, and F. And this is a very systematic way. So maybe you click on someone's name because they're new to your social media and you click message. Oh, crap, I haven't sent them a message yet. Strike up a conversation with them. You can see what's going on in their life by scrolling through their page. I just saw it was your son's first birthday. You guys don't have to make it awkward. Hey, I've never met you. No, who cares? I saw it was your son's first birthday. That's so cool. What, did you have a themed party? Strike up a conversation, guys. Talk about their family. What do they do for work? Hey, I have an amazing opportunity and I would love to present it to you guys. It does not have to be hard. It's not hard. So really quickly, posting to social media is a huge, huge meat and potatoes of our business. If you guys are reaching out to people and you're not giving them anything to go by, they're not going to believe you. They're not going to trust you. So here are some tips for posting to your social media. Post personal things, but not heavy. It doesn't always have to be heavy, like, oh God, I was so depressed, I was so anxious. It doesn't. You can breadcrumb. You can say, man, when I started this journey, I was so anxious, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that tomorrow. They're going to come back to your page, trust me. Post compelling videos of you guys. PicPlay Posts is an awesome, awesome app for your phone where you can combine pictures and videos together. Videos get more views than pictures. Offer a fit tip. Offer advice. When you guys ask them a question, which shirt looks better for my muscles, A, B, or C? People always comment. They always comment. It does not matter. And you want to get people engaged on your posts. Offer different free groups monthly. This doesn't have to be a team thing. Take it upon yourself, you guys. This is your business. You're the CEO. Like, make it happen. Maybe you want to do a walking group. Maybe you want to do a relaxation group, a personal development group, whatever you want, but just make it happen. You can post 40 random things about me. Hey guys, I'm super excited for the next 40 days. I'm going to share a random fact about myself. But you know what? Don't just post, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Share a picture of yourself in a Star Wars shirt or something. But that gets people coming back. Last but not least is add 5 people every single day. Invite 5 daily. The whole point of this call is inviting. Inviting is not a hard thing. Like, I think that we look at it, me included, and think like, this is really scary because I have to invite this person, but it doesn't have to be hard. Rank advancing isn't hard, you guys. You just do it. When you invite people, people are naturally going to follow you. They're going to follow your journey. They're going to join your groups. They're going to join you as a coach on your team. This thing is about to cut me off. So if you guys have any questions, just post them to the team page. I'm going to post this replay. Believe in yourself, you guys. Believe in the power that you are given right now. You are in an amazing, amazing, amazing spot to make your life happen. But it's up to you. Nobody else can do this for you. There is no difference between you, Anita Myron, and Lindsay Matway, besides the amount of people that they are inviting, the way that they're being consistent, and that they post to their social media every single day. Think of this picture of the seeds, you guys. This business is a seed. You have to water it every single day. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you have an awesome Sunday. I hope this call helped you a little bit. Go through your friends list starting with A and make it happen. You guys can do it. Anyways, I will talk to you on the team page, and I hope you have a really, really good week. See you later.